Good morning, rabbit lovers. Welcome to the Happy Harvest Homestead. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a complete tour of our meat rabbit colony. We have had rabbits in some sort of a colony for years, and a few months ago we remodeled our colony yet again, and we don't plan on changing it anytime soon, so I figured now would be a good time to give you guys an official tour. I have showed you what it's like before, but I thought a video dedicated to just this would be nice. Our numbers are a bit fewer than usual. We only have breeders and one grow out who's going to be butchered pretty soon. Because it's summer, we don't have any new litters, so we don't have as many rabbits as we usually would throughout the rest of the year. Okay, so let's start with how you get into the colony. Half of our barn is for the goats, the other half is for the rabbits. We have a pallet wall, and then we have a small area for storing things, and then you have this wire wall. We have a T-post here, two T-posts on either side of the door and one there. To attach it, it's 2x4 welded wire covered with chicken wire so the babies can't get out. Our door is just wire with a wooden frame. There's two hinges, it locks on the outside, and then I have a bungee cord that I can have on the outside or the inside so I can close the door without locking myself in when I'm in the colony. So basically, you undo the latch, the door swings in, and you step over it. We have steps, but they're kind of like our deep bedding is starting to absorb them, and sometimes I don't even use the steps, but they're there. So you open the door, come in the colony, and see all of this stuff. The main feature in our colony is our, I guess I call it a feeding table. It's two pallets set up on cinder blocks. Mostly it's just to keep the water clean and free of straw. We also have our hay sitting up here, and then we have our bowl where we put food scraps, or in this case, garden scraps. Today the rabbits got some sunflowers that were partially eaten by birds that aren't quite ready to be harvested yet, but they were partially eaten and we're getting more eaten, and they are kind of far enough along to provide some nutrients. The rabbits really like to hang out under here. In our colony we don't have hidey houses, we just have nest boxes for various reasons, and they have to be in a very specific shape and style for our rabbits and our colony needs. So this offers a place to hide and be safe, but it's still open enough and there's not a whole bunch of nooks and crannies, so a doe isn't likely to want to make a nest for her babies in there. And while it is important to provide hiding places and nest boxes and hay feeders and all this stuff for your rabbits, it's also important to have a lot of empty space for them so it's not overcrowded, so that's why we have a whole bunch of empty space for them to run. And then we come to the nest boxes. We have 1, 2, 3 nest boxes right now. I do need to make a few more because we have added more does in the colony this summer. So we will need more nest boxes for the fall. We have two main styles. One of them, this is my favorite one, is a tub with a tube coming out of it. And we have similar for this one, except for we don't have a lid, so it's just a piece of wood. And then this one is our triangle nest box. It's just 3 pieces of wood screwed together in a triangle, and this one works good as well. And the last thing in here is our greens feeder. We've had a pretty difficult time coming up with the perfect design, but I think so far we found it pretty much. We use 1 inch by 2 inch rabbit cage wire, and we have 2 big slabs of it and then 2 little corner triangles, so it's like a strangely shaped wedge of cheese. We have a roof on top so the rabbits don't jump in, and we just fill it with greens, and the rabbits eat them. I guess we also have this door that is basically just a giant window. There's wire fencing and then chicken wire covering it, and T-posts on either side to hold it up. And then along the floor of the colony, under the deep bedding, we have welded wire going down like 3 feet, 2 or 3 feet along each edge. Then over here we have a huge swath of it, because they were digging out over here. Sadly, we have yet to have any more burrows dug after the Great Escape, because they can't get to their favorite spot anymore. I mean, it's so frustrating because there's all this area they could dig if they wanted to, but they just don't. They prefer just to lay on the bare dirt than dig in it. I don't know. I wouldn't think it's too hard because they have dug in it before, but it's so frustrating that they're not digging. It's been so long, but maybe part of the problem is it's summer and the breeding has slowed down, so they're not thinking about making nests. Hopefully when fall comes around and mamas are thinking about babies and being pregnant and making nests for their children, then some burrows will finally be dug in the proper places. But for now, I'm just waiting, and they're enjoying just being under here in the shade. So that's our colony. The design is pretty simple. It's useful, functional. We have all the necessary things. Nothing really fancy or extra. And I like it. The rabbits like it. It's working out great. Thanks for watching.